Did you ever stop to think when you go to take a drink, there's an eye watching you? And do you make it shine? Do you know that all the time there's an eye watching you? Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. Every day mind the course you pursue. Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. There's an all-seeing eye watching you. That you go to a moving picture show, there's an eye watching you. Even though the lights are dim, there's an eye to see the thin. There's an eye watching you. Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. Every day mind the course you pursue. Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. There's an all-seeing eye watching you. When you go to church and shout, then go home, get mad and pout, there's an eye watching you. When your own wife you mistreat and the neighbor's wife you meet, there's an eye watching you. Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. Every day mind the course you pursue. Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. There's an all-seeing eye watching you. When the deacon comes to you and the penny bangs in view, there's an eye watching you. When God's dollar you hold fast and in the pan a nickel cast, there's an eye watching you. Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. Every day mind the course you pursue. Watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you. There's an all-seeing eye watching you. Here you pass me on the highways in the sun-friendly land, never having just a moment to spare. But the morning when we all move up to heaven's bright strand, you will be my closest neighbor up there. Here you meet me as a stranger on the highways, never stopping, never asking my name. But in heaven we will all get well acquainted. You will love me and I'll love you the same. I will hail you and you'll answer like a brother. Many blessings in the garden we'll share. In the city when we all move close together, you will be my close neighbor up there. We will all love one another when in heaven we meet, in the shelter of the city four square. We will all live close together on a neighborly street. You will be my closest neighbor up there. Here you meet me as a stranger on the highways, never stopping, never asking my name. But in heaven we will all get well acquainted. You will love me and I'll love you the same. I will hail you and you'll answer like a brother. Many blessings in the garden we'll share. In the city when we all move close together, you will be my close neighbor up there.
in that home of the soul. There will be no disappointments or care. Everybody will be singing while the ages shall roll. You will be my closest neighbor up there. Here you meet me as a stranger on the highways, never stopping, never asking my name. But in heaven we will all get well acquainted. You will love me and I'll love you the same. I will hail you and you'll answer like a brother. Many blessings in the garden we'll share. In the city when we all move close together, you will be my close neighbor up there.
There's a sunny side where no ills betide, on the road that we must go. There are pleasant vales, verdant hills and dales, where sweet flowers ever grow. Oh, the happy, sunny, verdant, glowing dales, where the sweetest joy and gladness ever there prevails, where the sunshine ever lingers on the grand majestic hills of the happy, sunny side of life. There are shady dales where no gladness dwells, and the clouds obstruct the view. But a brighter way, like the light of day, is awaiting now for you. Oh, the happy, sunny, verdant, glowing dales, where the sweetest joy and gladness ever there prevails, where the sunshine ever lingers on the grand majestic hills of the happy, sunny side of life. Let us sing a song as we go along. Let us banish care and strife, that the world may know as we onward go, there's a sunny side of life. Oh, the happy, sunny, verdant, glowing dales, where the sweetest joy and gladness ever there prevails, where the sunshine ever lingers on the grand majestic hills of the happy, sunny side of life. Not long ago, I was so gay. I sang and danced from day to day. But now today, the skies are dark. But that's the way with a broken heart. Oh, you were false, but I was true. And on the square, all the time with you. My heart is sore from Cupid's dart, but that's the way with a broken heart. I think about you constantly. I love you still, but you don't love me. I sit and sigh, 'cause we're apart, but that's the way with a broken heart. My friends all say that you're no good, but I take you back, I know I would. My memory to grief impart, but that's the way with a broken heart. Our flame of love was burning strong. I can't believe it's really gone. I wait in hope for just one spark, but that's the way with a broken heart. Our love is gone, and every thrill has tumbled down like Jack and Jill. In dreams I still see you, sweetheart, but that's the way with a broken heart. Not long ago, I was so gay, I sang and danced from day to day. But now today the skies are dark, but that's the way with a broken heart.
Reviewing the scenes new and old, I found an old-fashioned log cabin, so beautiful there to behold. A stranger was standing in silence, his eyes firmly fixed on the door. My heart ached in pity to see him, for these were the words that it bore. And the sign read, "An old log cabin for sale, an old oaken bucket and well." Easy term, just keep a log on the fire each day, and a light burning bright in the dell. Many years and no couple so fashioned, they look for a boy whose last promise did fail. Now the old rocking chair will be rocking no more. There's an old log cabin for sale. It's been since you've written a letter to Mother and Dad? How long has it been since you've seen them? Oh, why don't you make their hearts glad? Too soon will the old home be vacant, a candlelight gleaming no more. Don't wait till too late to remember. There may be a sign on the door. And the sign read, "An old log cabin for sale, an old oaken bucket and well." Easy term, just keep a log on the fire each day, and a light burning bright in the dell. Many years and no couple so fashioned, they look for a boy whose last promise did fail. Now the old rocking chairs will be rocking no more. There's an old log cabin for sale.
Hey taken me to California, rather be in Tennessee. Got in trouble down in Dixie, and it's Alcatraz for me. Woman in Atlanta, Georgia, brought me plenty misery. Thought she was a true companion, till she turned her back on me. Gee, but I am blue and lonely, no one seems to understand. Everybody thinks I'm guilty, they think I've killed a man. Woman in Atlanta, Georgia, listen to this lonesome song. If the people knew you shot him, you'd be where you belong. I was peeping through the window when he came to my back door. She thought I was out of the city when she brought him through my door. He was not the kind she thought him, he refused to turn me down. When he told her about our friendship, she turned and shot him down. Evidence was circumstantial, didn't want the world to know that the mother of my children would ever fall so low. I took all the blame for murder in the first degree. For my children I pled guilty, and it's Alcatraz for me. When whippoorwills are singing and church bells are ringing, that's when I miss you most. When the sun is setting and I crave a little petting, that's when I miss you most. When the stars are peeping and everybody's sleeping, I'm longing for the moon to shine. I miss you when it's midnight, I miss you when it's daylight, gosh, I miss you all the time. When night is gently falling, the nightingales are calling, that's when I miss you most. When I'm feeling lonely and thinking of you only, that's when I miss you most. When deep in meditation and searching all creation for the one that's so divine, I miss your arms stealing around me so appealing, gosh, I miss you all the time. When roses are a-blooming, bees are a-humming, that's when I miss you most. When breezes are a-sighing and my poor heart is crying, that's when I miss you most. When friends all get together in any kind of weather, I feel like I'm left behind. I miss your soulful crooning. I miss our little spooning. Gosh, I miss you all the time. I've passed you since we parted at the cabin long ago. Still I miss you, little darling, and my heart is filled with woe. Yes, my darling, I remember the promise I made you in the lane, and I pray we'll be together when the roses bloom again. Down among the budded roses, you may be nothing but a stem. In my life you'll live forever. It was your heart I long to win. There can be no separation for lovers who have loved as we. Our love is like a soul in heaven. It will live eternally. Once more together, ere we reach the golden shore. When my prayers have all been answered, you'll be mine forevermore. Down among the budded roses, you may be nothing but a stem. In my life you'll live forever. It was your heart I long to win.
Come and listen to a radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing.
Turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on. Turn the radio on. If you want to hear the songs of Zion come from a land of endless spring.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God. Turn the radio on. Turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on and listen to the music in the air.
Turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on. Heaven, Lordy, share. Heaven, Lordy, share.
Turn the lights down low.
Turn the lights down low and listen to the master radio.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God. Turn the radio on. Turn the radio on. Brother, listening to the Gloryland chorus, listen to the glad hosannas roll.
Turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on. Turn the radio on. Get a little taste of joys awaiting, get a little heaven in your soul.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God, turn the radio on, turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on and listen to the music in the air.
Turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on, heaven Lordy share, heaven Lordy share.
Turn the lights down low.
Turn the lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God, turn the radio on, turn the radio on. Songs of the father and the mother and the many friends gone on before.
Turn your radio on.
Turn the radio on. Turn the radio on. Some eternal morning we shall meet them over on the Hallelujah Show.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God. Turn the radio on. Turn the radio on.
Turn your radio on.
Turn the radio on and listen to the music in the air.
Turn your radio on.
Turn the radio on. Heaven Lordy share. Heaven Lordy share.
Turn the lights down low.
Turn the lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
Get in touch with God.
Get in touch with God, turn the radio on, turn the radio on.
I'm riding on my Saviour train, I'm homeward bound, where I'll be crowned, when this train arrives in heaven, there is Christ will ever reign. I'm riding on my Saviour train. Since my sins have been forgiven, I've been on my journey home. I'm riding on my Saviour train. Jesus gave me transportation, I'll go home with Him to reign. I'm riding on my Saviour train. I'm riding on my Saviour train. I'm homeward bound, where I'll be crowned, when this train arrives in heaven, there with Christ will ever reign. I'm riding on my Saviour train. I have left all sinful pleasures and engaged in song and prayer since Jesus came and paid my fare. Now I'm safely riding homeward, for with Christ I still remain. I'm riding on my Saviour's train. I'm riding on my Saviour's train. I'm homeward bound, where I'll be crowned, when this train arrives in heaven, there with Christ will ever reign. I'm riding on my Saviour's train. Christ will not refuse a ticket, who will leave all sin and shame. The saved one drive my Saviour's train. Sinner, if you cannot ride this train, you are the one to blame. I'm riding on my Saviour's train. I'm riding on my Saviour's train. I'm homeward bound, where I'll be crowned, when this train arrives in heaven, there with Christ will ever reign. I'm riding on my Saviour's train. your brother failing in the thing he tries to do, don't be knocking him around. Only do your best to help him, he would do as much for you. Don't be knocking him around. Don't be knocking him around. Don't be knocking him around. If he does the best he can, he is an worthy man. Don't be knocking him around. If you see your brother living for the Lord with all his might, don't be knocking him around. Do your best each day to help him be a bright and shining light. Don't be knocking him around. Don't be knocking him around. Don't be knocking him around. If he does the best he can, he is an worthy man. Don't be knocking him around. If you want to be a blessing to some soul that's lost tonight, don't be knocking him around. Help him bear his burdens bravely, show to him the path of right. Don't be knocking him around. Don't be knocking him around. Don't be knocking him around. If he does the best he can, he is an worthy man. Don't be knocking him around. Knocking him around. Don't be knocking him around. If he does the best he can, he is an worthy man. Don't be knocking, kicking and gouging him around. Once I was a sinner, in darkness all alone. My soul was in despair, by sin depraved. But a light fell round me, as bright as noonday sun. The love of Jesus sought me, and now I'm saved. I've changed my mind about God and sin. I've changed my mind, let Jesus in. Now I'm rejoicing, contented, from evil repented. Oh yes, I've changed my mind, and now I'm saved. Just a wayward pilgrim, no time to serve the Lord. Around me will lurk to sin I sway. Sweet peace all around me, I'll never understand. The love of Jesus sought me, and now I'm saved. I've changed my mind about God and sin. I've changed my mind, let Jesus in. Now I'm rejoicing, contented, from evil repented. Oh yes, I've changed my mind, and now I'm saved. Satan now behind me, forever I'll be free. The road to heaven for me has been paid. Such a price was given, atoning blood redeemed. The love of Jesus sought me, and now I'm saved. I've changed my mind about God and sin. I've changed my mind, let Jesus in. Now I'm rejoicing, contented, from evil repented. Oh yes, I've changed my mind, and now I'm saved, I'm saved. I remember the time when in darkness I wandered far from my home. In the mountain of sin, on the mountain of sin, I traveled so long, like a prodigal son, all my goods I had squandered, sadly I roamed. But the Savior came in, and He gave me a song. What a beautiful song! I can tell you now the time, I can take you to the place, I can show you the place where the Lord saved me. Where the Lord saved me by His wonderful grace, but I cannot tell you how, and I cannot tell you why, and I know not the why, but He'll tell me all about it. He will tell me all about it in the by and by, in the by and by. Just then was I far away from my Saviour, going alone, with the hope of reward at the end of the way, But the Savior came down, and He gave me His favor all for my own. Now I'm singing His praise, for save me that day, to save me that day. I can tell you now the time, I can take you to the place, I can show you the place where the Lord saved me. Where the Lord saved me by His wonderful grace, but I cannot tell you how, and I cannot tell you why, and I know not the why, but He'll tell me all about it. He will tell me all about it in the by and by, in the by and by. I can never forget when He spoke to me gently, fall around me in the fountain of life, out the balm pure soul, out the balm for His soul. So I heeded His voice, He was speaking intently, gladly I see through His marvelous grace, I'm happy and whole, I can tell you now the time, I can take you to the place, I can show you the place where the Lord saved me. Where the Lord saved me by His wonderful grace, but I cannot tell you how, and I cannot tell you why, and I know not the why, but He'll tell me all about it. He will tell me all about it in the by and by, in the by and by.
Oh, mother dear, I've missed you since you have been gone. I cannot see your face or hear your voice, I know. But when I play, we're talking on the telephone. It seems to me that you can hear my glad hello. Hello, my mother dear, the line I think is clear. Will not disturb the angels round the shining throne. I'm lonely here today, 'twill drive my cares away, to play like we are talking on the telephone. I do not understand just why you had to go. Without your presence, leave me here so sad and lone. Sometimes it seems that I can hear your sweet hello when I play like we're talking on the telephone. Hello, my mother dear, the line I think is bare. Will not disturb the angels round the shining throne. I'm lonely here today, 'twill drive my cares away, to play like we are talking on the telephone. They tell me that you loved and kept the Lord's commands. I know that you are happy there beside his throne. I think that he looks down and smiles and understands when I play like we're talking on the telephone. Hello, my mother dear, the line I think is fair. Will not disturb the angels round the shining throne. I'm lonely here today, 'twill drive my cares away to play like we are talking on the telephone. Hello, my mother dear, the line I think is fair. Will not disturb the angels round the shining throne. I'm lonely here today, 'twill drive my cares away to play like we are talking on the telephone. Have I told you lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Have I told with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. This world would end today if I should lose you. Oh, darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately how I miss you? When the stars are shining in the sky. Have I told you why the nights are long when you're not with me? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. This world would end today if I should lose you. Oh, darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately when I'm sleeping? Every dream I dream is you somehow. Have I told you who I'd like to share my love forever? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. This world would end today if I should lose you. Oh, darling, I'm telling you now. Mama, I'm sick, sad and blue. Mama, I'm sick, lonesome for you. Mama, I'm sick. From my head to my feet, can't sleep, can't eat. I went away, like a fool went astray, I proved that day, Oh, mama, I'm sick, oh, mama, I'm sick. Good pie, very good pie, very good pie, delicious good pie, wonderful pie. Mama, it was good pie, so juicy and thick, I nearly died. When I think of that pie, oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, oh mama, I'm sick, oh mama, I'm sick. Chicken you fry, a beautiful brown, luscious and brown, with yams all around, chicken and yams. Why in the world did I roam away from home? Do you still bake that chocolate cake? That chocolate cake you used to bake, you used to make, you used to bake. Oh mama, I'm sick, oh mama, I'm sick. Mama, I'm sick, sad and blue. Mama, I'm sick, lonesome for you. Mama, I'm sick, from my head to my feet, can't sleep, can't eat. I went away, like a fool went astray, like a fool went astray. I proved that day, oh mama, I'm sick, oh mama, I'm sick. I used to court a maiden and loved her kind and true, but something came between us, it's hard to know we're through. Then blame me not for weeping, then blame me not, I pray. I'm longing for my sweetheart 10,000 miles away. We courted in the moonlight, we loved both night and day, but that's all of the past now, and that is why I say, and blame me not for weeping, and blame me not, I pray. I'm longing for my sweetheart 10,000 miles away. One night my heart was broken, for me her love had died, when to me she did whisper, I'll be another's bride. And blame me not for weeping, and blame me not, I pray. I'm longing for my sweetheart 10,000 miles away. They are married, I'm left alone today. I still remember my darling, who is so far away. And blame me not for weeping, and blame me not, I pray. I'm longing for my sweetheart 10,000 miles away.
year apart. I remember when you said in a year we would be wed, but you had a change in your heart. Just the other day you said you had rather see me dead than know love like ours would fall apart. You have often said you cared and your love with me you shared, but you had a change in your heart. Every time I see you, dear, deep inside I shed a tear and wonder how you flew me from the start. When you used to call me dear, in your arms I knew no fear, but you had a change in your heart. Wonder why when I see you passing by, that teardrop in my eyes so freely start. It's because I love you so and I hate to see you go, but you had a change in your heart. It's because I love you so and I hate to see you go, but you had a change in your heart.
Who's that yonder, dressed in red? It must be the children that Moses led. Who's that yonder, dressed in white? It must be the children of the Israelites. Sit down, I can't sit down. Sit down, I can't sit down. Sit down, I can't sit down because I just got to heaven and I can't sit down. Who's that yonder, dressed in black? It must be the children turning back. Who's that yonder, dressed in white? It must be the children of the Israelites. Sit down, I can't sit down. Sit down, I can't sit down. Sit down, I can't sit down because I just got to heaven and I can't sit down.
Only a tramp was Lazarus that day. He who lay down at the rich man's gate. He begged for the crumbs from the rich man to eat. He was only a tramp found dead on the street. He was some mother's darling. He was some mother's son. Once he was fair and once he was young. Some mother rocked him, her darling to sleep, but they left him to die like a tramp on the street. Jesus who died God's chosen son. Once he was fair and once he was young. Mary, she rocked him, her darling to sleep. But they left him to die like a tramp on the street. Jesse James was a lad who killed many a man. He robbed the Glendale train. He stole from the rich and he gave to the poor. He'd a heart and a hand and a brain. Jesse had a wife to mourn all her life. 3 children, they were brave. Was a dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard and laid Jesse James in his grave. Or it was Robert Ford, that dirty little coward. I wonder how he feels. For he ate of Jesse's bread and slept in Jesse's bed. Then he laid Jesse James in his grave. Jesse had a wife to mourn all her life. 3 children, they were brave. Was the dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard and laid Jesse James in his grave. It was on a Wednesday night, the moon was shining bright, when they stopped the Glendale train. And the people waited safe for many miles away. It was robbed by Frank and Jesse James. Jesse had a wife to mourn all her life. 3 children, they were brave. Was the dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard and laid Jesse James in his grave. It was on a Saturday night when Jesse was at home, talking to his family brave. Robert Ford came along like a thief in the night, and he laid poor Jesse in his grave. Jesse had a wife to mourn all her life. 3 children, they were brave. 'Twas the dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard and laid Jesse James in his grave. I have tried to make you happy, little darling, and I gave you everything that I did own. But after all the things I've done, my darling, you went away and left me all alone. I have tried, yes, I've tried, but I have failed you. I did all I could to keep you here. I have tried, yes, I've tried to make you happy. I have tried, yes, I've tried, but I have failed. Why did you go and leave me, little darling? When your sweet love I thought that I had won. I hope someday you'll find that you are sorry, and will think of all the things that I have done. I have tried, yes, I've tried, but I have failed you. I did all I could to keep you here. I have tried, yes, I've tried to make you happy. I have tried, yes, I've tried, but I have failed. If only you would come back to me, darling, and I I have failed you. I did all I could to keep you here. I have tried, yes, I've tried to make you happy. I have tried, yes, I've tried, but I have failed. I have tried, yes, I've tried, but I have failed you. I did all I could to keep you here.